Three, two, one.
Listen, but what the
Say again?
catcher is just the JoJo thing that lied on the TV.
Sauromosaurus. We will call it Sauromosaurus.
Bro,
Hey, I will not sit here. That's where they keep the Woolworths free range chickens.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Comedians Roast the Headlines, a show where we look at weird headlines and we make fun of them, we roast them, we try and figure them out along with you guys that are watching at home, in your bedroom, on wherever it is that you might be
toilet.
tonight. On the toilet, yeah, why not? I am, I don't have a name tonight. That's my name, no name. And I'm joined by Deep State, who's right here, and of course, Butikhan Burdur.
Oh, I changed that.
Sorry, it didn't change.
Oh,
the
for
names-
fuck's sake. I changed it to Australian catching coach.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Is that a
guess.
cricket reference right there?
Yeah, Australia. We played Australia this afternoon. They dropped 4 possible wicket-taking catches because they
damn.
were too busy thinking about sheep.
Well, we were. Oh, wait.
What's that?
It might be. It just might be, ladies and gentlemen. He has
Bum, bum, bum,
managed to join
Oh.
us. But let me just organize myself here very quickly. Hold on
Yeah,
a
fuck
Okay.
off to
second.
the left, Joe.
Good news there.
Hold on. I've just got to I got to pop him up. I got to pop him in. Just give me a second.
And
He's
your block
coming
is
in.
skewed, Joe.
Boom.
Uh-oh. Hey, there he is. Ha.
It's a bit muffled.
We got you there, but good angle. There he is.
Why do you sound so far?
I don't know what's up here.
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
there is
There,
something.
it's
Oh,
better.
there we
That's
go.
better. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. What do you think?
Carl's like your tunny that's calling you, you know, from the old tunny. It's like,
There we go.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Is that-
that's
It's, yeah. It's
That
doable.
better.
It's okay.
okay.
Wait.
I wonder if he's able to. Are you able to see the all 4 of us? Or maybe
I think.
there you go.
All right. Carl, are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Does
right.
it sound better now?
Not really.
Oh, man.
Do you have earphones?
Yeah, just hold on for me. Let me get my earphones.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
If it needs translation, do you have earphones?
Ladies and gentlemen, that
Sure.
is Carl Weber, local comedian here in Cape Town. Really funny guy. We're having some technical difficulties this evening, so please bear with us. The show will begin in just a moment. While we've got Carl setting up very quickly, let me just also make sure I am set up on my side, just so we are good to go when the time is ready. All right, there we go.
Joe, just
cool.
move your fucking box. It's frustrating.
What box?
The one you are appearing in.
You're talking about the screen over here. Your box, your frame. That's what he's
Oh,
doing.
is it out of? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
McCall's
Dad.
OCD is
There we
kicking
go.
in.
You get a like over there.
We are supposed to fucking at least look like we know what the fuck we are doing.
And we lost him.
And he's gone. His delivery hasn't arrived.
Where is?
All right. Well, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We seem to be having some problems. So hold on, he's back.
There
No,
is.
he's not.
No, it's just a chair.
And now he's back.
Is my sound better now?
Yes.
Sort of.
Let
How-
me just
how-
check.
Do you have earphones?
No, but I got a new phone that it's Bluetooth. There's no
Are you,
there's no jack.
are you able to hear us?
I can hear you clearly.
Oh, awesome.
Blink,
Oh,
blink
If-
twice if you need help.
If you sign off, right, and then you just listen to me. So if you sign off and you plug in the earphones, so you connect the earphones and all that stuff before you log in, it should work. Does that make sense?
Okay, let me try that.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right.
Yeah.
Log out.
oh, wait.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Caldwell will join us shortly. Sorry for the delay. Let's get started with the headlines. You know what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. First headline's a bit of an interesting one. Here we go with Hunt for 5 cell escapees, one bust after breakout at Athlone courts.
Sounds like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
So apparently, what happened was these criminals overpowered an officer, stole his gun, and started shooting. That's how they. That's how they basically escaped.
So they
Can, we
overpowered.
just, can the journalist at least just be fucking honest and say they did not overpower the police officer? They tempted him with a streetwise 2 and then took his firearm in exchange
Oh, but you
and
know,
then started firing.
to the defense though, Mikhail. I mean, offering the guy some KFC is tantamount to overpowering. You know, it's irresistible, isn't it?
Yeah, but on the other hand, it at least makes our country look slightly capitalist because it's a free trade system.
That's fair.
But once again, as with most of these type of articles, I am not surprised. I'm not even disappointed.
Well, I'll tell you what
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm disappointed about. So apparently, what happened was as well, is that the police. Where is it? So police say while some prisoners were being loaded onto a van to be transported back to Stanford prison, an inmate alerted an official to other prisoners busy escaping from the holding cells.
No,
What's
no,
that?
the
Oh,
last sentence. It's alleged the cell doors were locked, but the lock mechanism was faulty. That means the cell wasn't locked, you dumb fuck.
So,
All right.
oh, there's Carl. There he is.
I don't see earphones, so I guess it didn't work. Did it work? No?
Oh, so listen, can you hear me better now?
No, it's the same, but it's fine.
Yes, we
It's
can.
all right. We just shout and we'll all be fine.
Love it.
Pretend like you have a microphone.
So listen, wait. Before you guys get started, let me explain. So my phone does not have a earphone jack. I don't
Yeah.
have a jack for it.
Oh, right.
Bluetooth.
So you- Ah, okay. Damn.
It's weird
That-
though because like if you connect the Bluetooth before you sign it should work, but I guess I don't know. Something weird there.
But can we just all appreciate the Mark 1 Golf GTI hanging on his wall?
Class.
Nice.
Yo, well framed too. The
And the
coloring.
fact that- yeah, and based on the wheels, that's a 1.6, not a 1.8.
Oh,
Correct.
I like how Carl had to turn around and make sure be double sure. Like, well, Carl, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but basically, seeing as you're our guest tonight, just fall in line as much as you can. Anything funny popped into your mind, just say it. We tend to talk over each other, but we'll happily give you a chance to speak. We try and be polite with one another and let each other speak. But sometimes we get really excited with the headlines. And all I do really on the show is we read the headline and then react to the headline. Try and say something funny about it. So the first headline maybe is just to fill you in. Actually, no, we'll skip this. We'll move on to the next headline. I think that one's a little bit more interesting. So, forget load shedding. South Africans need to get ready for water shifting.
what is shifting?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
like no showering for like what, the whole day, the whole
Yeah,
weekend.
but
No.
that's okay. That means
What-
most of the
what is
people in
it?
observatory will be fine.
But what is it?
Water
water?
shifting is a bit like load shedding for water. So what they're going to do is they need to send water that is properly pressured to other areas that are not so properly pressured, so that those areas can get water.
Pressured water, or water, or pressured water. That's
Well,
how.
so the problem is that some water, or like areas that are high inland, are not getting water sufficiently because the pressure isn't great. So, in order to make sure that the pressure is good, some water from functioning places it's being shifted to add more pressure to the not so.
One would think just buy more pumps, right? Like, just get a pump, add more pressure into the place that doesn't have pressure. I don't know. Like,
How are we going to power the pumps, Peter, when there's load shedding?
Whoops, forgot full of power. I think.
So tell me, okay, so it's basically load shedding with water.
Yeah,
They're shifting the water around,
yeah.
right? So one night I'll take a bath tonight. Tomorrow they shift my bath water to you, John.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yes, I think
It's
that's
recycling. Yeah, I think water recycling.
sustainable, right?
Water shifting, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's next in store for us in South Africa. Moving on to the next headline. Education Department probes unusual quotation marks pupil behavior may be linked to ancestral encounters.
Oh no, fuck off! I listened to one of these articles during last week. No, fuck off! No, just fuck off!
I failed the exams because what? My ancestors? Is that what's going on with this story? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Is that
no, no. What? No. What? One of the teachers, because it was quite a hot topic last week.
Yeah.
So quite a few teachers said they find it quite interesting that the abnormal behavior, so to speak, usually happened when either the teachers were disciplining a child. Now, obviously, it's not back in the day, so you can't beat them anymore. So in this case, just asking nicely not to fucking do it again. Or when, for example, when they have like a test or exam, then they'll act out, and then apparently it's because the ancestors are on speed dial.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Ancestors enter group chat. Oh my
So,
god.
so what you're saying is what they're saying is that when teenagers are having a hissy fit, they're now blaming the hissy fit on the ancestors.
God damn.
Yeah. Yep,
So listen,
pretty
mate,
much.
so you guys got it wrong. So basically, back in the day, you were right, they can't beat the kids anymore. And as the headline said, they are now probing the pupils, which is way different than teaching.
I didn't even see that. So they found it. They found a different way to use the stick. I see.
Then that's not the ancestors' fault.
They don't have canes anymore. They got the latest stuff.
Okay.
It does. I must admit, with what Carl has pointed out, it does give a new biblical meaning to spare the rod and spoil the child.
Yo.
Please, give me the rod.
That might be a direct quote from one of the pupils.
Even the ancestors are saying, listen, Brian, you're on your own. We never got probed.
Well, to be honest, this minister looked like she's being probed. If I'm honest.
Oh my god. Yeah. My favorite The best thing for
But the problem is, it looks like she's enjoying it.
This minister is the problem.
yeah. The charge of education for how many years? It's yeah. This is where we are. But anyway,
All right, so moving on to the next headline. Let's see. Okay, so this one might upset some of you if anybody shops at Woolies. So not again. Rat spotted in Woolworths store.
Yeah, they can't talk about Bevan that way.
So there's a video if you guys want to watch it. Hold on.
damn.
Let's watch it.
Okay, let's see
Let's watch
what.
it. Movie.
I don't. Oh, there it is. That's not a rat.
That's not a rat. That's a mouse.
What?
That's a fucking mouse.
Fake news.
It's Danger Mouse.
That's not a rat. That's a mouse.
That's Danger Mouse.
But also, yeah. But also, did anyone notice what aisle that mouse was in? Was it in the couscous
no,
aisle?
it was definitely not. It was definitely,
food aisle?
it's definitely not the chicken aisle, because at the moment the chicken aisles are empty.
Hold on. Let's also. Go ahead, Carl.
That rat was actually asking to speak to a manager.
Actually, we got to be fair to Woolworths here. It was actually at a Woolworths food stop in an engine.
Oh, petrol station.
Okay, granted, it's in Midrand. They're lucky it's only a mouse. They're fucking lucky it's only a mouse if it's in Midrand, my guy. They're fucking lucky.
Disgusted as I encountered a mouse also doing shopping. Are the baskets perhaps empty because they knew?
Yo, man, in this economy, my bro. Even the mice.
This is making headlines. Checkers are full of rats every day. They don't care.
That's why they're cheaper.
This is first world problems.
Carl, don't you shop at
On
Woolies?
the other hand, they're fucking lucky.
What's that saying?
Don't you shop at Woolies?
I used to.
Until you saw the rat?
Until I saw the avos. The price of it.
That's also true, yeah.
Those private school
The
avos.
other one wants to get
Private school apples, you got to take a loan just to.
All
I'm
right.
still paying off the avos. It's a terrible mortgage for those avos.
All right. Before I forget, man, I'm so sorry. I've neglected the chats for a little bit. Gavin is here. Freelance Kate is also here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Freelance Kate, for tuning in. It's been a while since we've seen you. Peter Sawanga in the chats as well. I don't know how he does it. Matthew Dixon.
Oh,
man.
for fuck's sakes.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
I'm sorry. He's here. 1 of 44 is also here. Good to see you in the chats as well. Thank you guys so much. And Behave Z307 also in the house. We haven't seen him in a while. Good to see you here. Chili is also here. And of course, Cameron Engelbrecht is here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sorry I've missed a bit of your comments. But Chili saying that was just Ratatouille taking a break from the kitchen. Nice. Mouse identifies as rat, you transphobes. In Midrand, that is a pet that got out.
You called it, Mikhail. You called it.
Nice. All right.
I
So
told you should be careful. That it is Midrand. That mouse probably ended up on someone's ciabatta.
all right. Well, keep the comments coming in, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So if you're just tuning in, we are doing Comedians Roast the Headlines. We look at headlines and we make fun of them. We have some fun with them with you guys. Keep the comments coming in. Our guest tonight is Carl Weber, sitting right over there. Local comedian in Cape Town. Very funny guy. Please go check him out. Google Carl Weber. You'll see a lot of his content. He's a very funny guy. Now, let's see here. Next headline. I think I put this headline up just to get your guys' opinion on this. I mean, I'm going to read it and we'll see what you guys think. 104-year-old woman dies before Guinness can confirm her record as oldest skydiver. So
Fucking legend.
So, 104-year-old woman skydived, and unfortunately, she died before Guinness. No, not while skydiving. Although that's what I thought too. She died before the Guinness World Book of Records could confirm that she is the oldest skydiver.
Okay, okay. So wait a minute. So she finished the dive. She confirmed. So
No,
before
she never,
before
she,
she did the
uh,
paperwork,
she never jumped.
she never jumped.
They didn't.
No,
She didn't jump.
basically went on-
she did jump.
Oh,
So,
go ahead, Carl.
So Dorothy, listen. So Dorothy is the name of a 104-year-old person. Can you imagine a baby, a toddler, the name of Dorothy?
I can't imagine a dog.
No.
This is my daughter. This is my baby Dorothy.
Dorothy
Weird.
Minaj. I don't
Hey.
see it.
Back in like the early 1800s, that was a very popular name. All right, so she likely died in her sleep Monday. Yeah.
But
So
this is
but
that.
hold on. The way, I'm sorry, because literacy is a fucking thing. Like the way this thing has been written, it sounds like she jumped out of the plane, halfway down died because she fell asleep as they were like going towards the ground.
And somebody forgot to sign the paperwork.
Yeah.
It's
And
this.
then Dorothy.
This is a Michael Bay movie script. I reckon. This melodrama.
Then they said,
sounds-
Dorothy, where is the jewel of the ocean? Because that is the lady from Titanic.
Actually, it very well could be. I mean, they look very good.
Is that a real picture of it? Just it says it.
Yeah. It says here Dorothy Hoffner, 104, went skydiving October 1st.
It doesn't look like a Dorothy even. Look at that.
Yeah, that does look like Dorothy.
Did she?
Thank God Jack wasn't with this one because she didn't make room on the raft for that. After skydiving, Jack said, fuck that.
Man.
Good, man.
Yeah,
How do you
it's-
even get to 104 years old? How do you even get
Well,
That's-
you reach that age by up until the age of 103, not jumping out of the plane.
Would you want to reach 104 years old?
Damn, that's a good question.
Not really, no.
No. It's actually a very question. If I'm able to be the age of that woman and still cognitively function and physically function to be able to jump out of a plane, then I would say yes.
See, let's see what's up. Let's see what this turns
Carl,
up.
I'll tell you how she lived to 104. Woolies
She
Avos.
wasn't married.
Well, her husband probably died before her.
We wanted to do that.
He's like, you're gonna take me skydiving. I don't want to go.
Still going.
All right, next headline. Let's see here. Ooh, this one might excite a few of the alcoholics in the chat or on the screen.
fuck
Cascades of red wine flood a city streets in Portugal after huge tanks rupture. Carl Weber, what were you doing in Portugal?
I was
And
putting that
secondly,
stuff into soft silver bags, calling it papsa. That's a mumsy joke.
Okay. So look at that. There's a video. Let me play the video. So this is a wine. This is like wine.
Red wine.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my word.
Like 200 rand a bottle.
It's like a minute.
That's crazy. And it's still going.
It's like a whole minute of this. Sorry?
They are
Where's it coming from?
It is coming. Well, they don't exactly know what happened because they say here it's investigating the cause of the breach that sent the wine cascading down the town streets. The distillery also thank local firefighters, blah, blah, blah.
Probably from one of those big tanks.
Sorry?
Scroll up a bit.
Yeah?
Saw something of a distillery.
Oh, that's in,
just
there you go.
Yeah, no, it's just that a large amount of wine is being stored at the distillery through government's crisis distillation program, which aims to use incentive funds to remove a glut of wine from the market pipeline before this year's harvest. It is slated to be converted into alcohol.
So
Oh, wait,
I'm reading here, remove a glut of wine. I'm a glut for wine.
Yeah. So
They so they have incentive funds.
yeah.
What is a
Well,
discount?
look at the problems they have, and we having fucking water ship.
I think what Portugal is having now is wine shifting. I think that's what's happening over there.
Just some of it over here.
Those are the kind of problems we need over here.
Where do we see the comments over here?
There should be an option there somewhere, unless it's only available on desktop.
Now,
Really?
there should be like a little speech box. If it's closed, you just click on it. It should open
Yeah,
up.
but he's on his phone, remember?
Oh. Okay, I forgot. Yeah.
I see it.
What you could also do, Carl, is open up your laptop and then go to the live thingy over there, and then you could just watch the chat over there too. So yeah.
I don't have a laptop, Pete. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder how much that would have cost. Who knows? They kept that under wraps. All right, so we're gonna move on to this one. This is an interesting one. Look at this. So,
Low-level crimes.
large pig named Fred captured after days of low-level crimes.
What does that?
That's quite brilliant. That is class.
So I love the fact that the pig is called Fred.
He's got a name. He's known. He's got a rap sheet.
Can you imagine it's low-level crimes, pickpocketing, Fred is just walking around pickpocketing people, just breaking. It's like, what happened to fucking Fred again?
Yeah, do you guys want to take a guess at what low-level crimes the pig was doing?
Graffiti.
Tell me about it.
Water
I'm going with
shifting.
What is she?
I'm thinking 401k scams.
He stole a policeman's firearm at the Athlone police station.
Not exactly. So basically, mischievous pig on track for few, blah blah, spending days disrupting traffic and damaging property in Colorado.
Oh, denting cars and shit.
First spotted. So get this. He was first spotted in the streets on 24th of September, and the call was about a pig in traffic. And then Fred evaded animal control officers that afternoon. Over the next few days, the city received multiple sightings of the pig, mostly trotting near traffic and digging up landscaping.
People's gardens.
Fred gained
Oh,
a rope lasso seen trailing around his neck, indicating that someone had tried to catch him but failed. It's unclear who tried to catch him. So there he is, just lumming.
Oh, Big Fred, just fucking up people's
Fred-
lawns.
So tell me, guys, what country is this in? Where is this?
America.
In America.
So we have a similar problem, but we had in where was it? On the Cape Flats, we had a seal named Basil. Basil, also just
Yeah.
low level, not even. Remember the seal? It was in. I think it was in Bontebel.
I think I remember a
Seal,
story
yeah.
to that. It was like a roaming seal. Yeah?
Dude. Yes, we had. I mean, I remember living just after past Silent Sound in Ocean View. Baboons would come into your house.
Oh, shit.
They would break you like they unlock the door. They were just it was crazy.
Did you have
Now we
to
got Fred.
Did you have to report them to the police?
Like how do you
No,
how do
they
you,
put baboons are nice. Baboons are not to be joked with.
oh,
No,
yeah.
I know, no. We've seen videos of them. They're vicious. Yeah. Debbie, that's horrible. She says, "Nice looking bacon there." Are you talking about Carl or the pig?
It would be both.
Why, thank you, Debbie.
Look at Matthew. Also, I'd adopt him and have him for breakfast. Again, Carl or the pig?
No. You adopt him and you call him Kevin Bacon.
Oh my word!
Yeah, well, there you go.
Actually, they should have called him Kevin. Actually, not. You're right.
Yeah.
Fred, I wonder what they
exactly.
called him Fred. Or Fred Kevin.
Yeah. So, moving on to the next headline. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this one. So, basically, a Missouri high school teacher is put on leave after school officials discover her page on porn site.
Oh
I
no.
think that's fair. I think if you make second grade pornography, you need to be fired.
So basically, she had really bad.
Yeah, well, Carl, you're right. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, how are you going to teach math when the class knows you got when your titties out in the interview? That's crazy.
Do you guys agree with the school having a problem? I don't see it. Why would it be a problem?
The only thing I can see is it might have the children slightly struggle to focus in class, but
Yeah, but like, here's the thing, right? So she was on OnlyFans. If the kids have subscriptions to OnlyFans,
Ah, there you go.
yeah, but
Maybe-
that's a parenting issue, my guy.
Yeah,
That's
it-
not
that's what I'm
that's not a
saying.
school issue.
It wasn't the kids then. Then it wasn't the kids. It was the other teachers. You can't. It's. I think
don't-
it was teachers.
I don't think the kids would mind really that their teacher was doing that. Well, I guess it depends on what the teacher looks like.
It depends. I mean, if Dorothy was the teacher, you see, that's called a callback.
So apparently, Matthew says my favorite bio teacher. Chili says, who was the official that discovered her? They don't say in the article. They just say that she was brought in.
It, AKA.
Also, that
The
guy.
question is, did the official make a donation before he reported her? That is the question that everyone's asking.
That's
Yeah,
the
wait,
thing.
it-
Whoever discovered her, you need to explain how you discovered it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Show us your evidence.
I was just looking,
No,
I was
no, it's a
browsing
school
the internet, looking for something, and I came across Dorothy's page.
Yeah, I just want to correct Peter though. It's a school teacher, so the official definitely had to show his or her workings.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you find X? Oh boy.
If you guys want to know, her actual name is Coppage. Coppage.
Can
Coppage.
you spell that for me, please?
Coppage.
Coppage.
Is it Coppage or Coppage?
Coppage.
Haja.
Coppage. Coppage.
It's probably cabbage.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's her
Carl's-
OnlyFans name.
No. Based on the American school system, he's actually more accurate than you think.
Yeah?
True.
Maybe you
Cabbage.
guys hold on. So let me just read this little fun fact for you guys. All right.
Oh,
So she joined the OnlyFans website over the summer to supplement her salary as a second-year teacher. She taught English to freshmen and sophomores and made about $42,000 last year, according to the newspaper public pay database. She said she's earned an additional $8,000 to $10,000 per month performing on OnlyFans.
The thing is, I don't want to be. As much as we enjoy joking about this, do you know how sad it is how underpaid teachers are
Crazy, man.
in the US? That if you happen to be an attractive teacher, the only way you can supplement the terrible salary you're being paid is by doing OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Damn. That's
I
an
found,
indictment.
I found this kind of interesting too. But Kopich said her account has gained about 100 new subscribers since word began to surface. She's more than doubled her subscription price and plans to continue posting on the site.
Sounds
So-
legit.
It's a new career. She just
No, she should keep at it. She should keep at it.
Yeah.
Why not?
50 of those subscribers are the students. I'm kidding. I don't know
Well, money is money.
that. All right. Next headline. I don't know. Yeah, this is shameful. This is really, really shameful. Poker player who drew donations for Las Vegas event lied about dying from cancer.
Oh, that's horrible.
So,
I feel
so what happened was, right? So this guy lied because he wanted to be part of the poker world championship, and he said he was dying of cancer to get donations in so that he could attend this this event, right? After he's gone through it, and he, by the way, he said he had like 4 colon cancer diagnosis, stage 4 colon cancer diagnosis or whatever, all on a GoFundMe or whatever. So anyway, goes through it, whatever. This is like what he says now, right? So get this.
Okay.
I'm sorry for not being honest about what my situation was. If I would have done that from day one, who knows what would have happened, okay? However, the 37-year-old says he won't be refunding anyone because he believes he has undiagnosed breast cancer.
So this homie's doubling down. He's like, no, it wasn't that. It's this now. It's for reals.
Well, it
Real-
could be worse. It could be worse. He could have used "I'm talking to my ancestors" as a defense.
True. But also, I mean, so he's lying about dying from cancer. You can't lie about dying and walk around. Hey, didn't you die? No, I died last week, but I'm fine now. You can't lie about
Well, where's the follow through? Where's the
Yeah, at some point people are gonna be like, dude, weren't you dying like 5 months ago? Like
where's his
Yeah, but I got better.
I had a bad case of death, but I'm back. I'm good. Feeling good with the vaccine.
Oh my word. All right. Yeah, that was just a weird one. But anyway. Oh, speaking about weird, here we go. This is gonna I can't wait to see you guys' faces. Box of giraffe poo seized at airport after woman wanted to use it to make a necklace. Look at Carl's face. Look at Carl's face. Do you want to see it again? I'll read it again. Box of giraffe poo seized at airport after woman wanted to use it to make a necklace.
how do you make
I have the most important question in the history of humanity and even evolution itself. Why the fuck have we allowed America to remain a country?
Guys, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Like, how do you acquire giraffe poop?
Wait, why is Carl
No,
leaving?
that's easy. Dude, because of the giraffe poop.
Yeah, but I wanted to show a picture.
Let's call it.
There's a picture.
No, Joe, we don't have time for this cock. I'm sorry.
Goddamn! So, this she was caught to the airport with
Yeah.
giraffe poo in her bag.
Well, she claimed it because she was honest with
Oh,
the police officers.
Because I was about to ask, like,
Um,
how do
and
you?
and you know she wanted to claim it. She wanted to, like, you know, when you go through customs you got to claim things, so she tried to claim it.
Okay.
And the officers were like, well, you can't bring it through because you could develop serious health issues. I think there was actually a problem with the paperwork because apparently you can claim
Oh.
giraffe poo, but there's like a certain procedure that needs to be done.
So there's a whole procedure on transporting giraffe poo.
Yeah. If I show you the picture, you'll probably understand why.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for Carl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where the hell did he go? Did he go
I
to
don't know.
potty break? Was it
If he has a giraffe poo necklace
yes.
that he's getting,
Well, that
Maybe that's it. Wait a minute, folks.
that would be kind of legit.
Boy,
I
have
must
I-
have-
Carl is getting his dung beetles.
I don't have a giraffe
it is.
boom necklace. I don't have, but I need to plug my phone into charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what she told the TSA agent as well.
Carl, come back. I need to show you this picture, man.
I need to show you this cock, Carl. Come back. I'll be here all night.
Who's how do you say this?
I mean-
Ray a Pupwing. Ray a Pupwing? I don't know.
Raya poop
Pupwing.
wing.
Pupwing?
I'm just gonna do the normal thing us white people do. I don't know.
Carl, so I'm glad you're back because I didn't want you to miss the best part of this article.
Oh,
What?
okay. Giraffe poo.
Apparently, it comes with a shell.
She wants to make a necklace from that.
Yeah.
Come on. Where is she from?
She's from the States. She got this from Kenya.
Kenyan giraffe poo necklace.
Yeah.
Damn, you know that's gonna be a banger in Hollywood.
That shit is legit.
Angelina Jolie's will probably wear something like that on the runway.
No, but she would only wear it if she adopted it.
She was on her way
Wow,
from
guys.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Your people,
What I think personally problem.
Peter,
No
what the
problem.
fuck are your people selling?
Yo, man, whatever we can to get those dollars, brother.
Apparently,
Giraffe poo. Come on.
I came to Kenya, but I stayed for the giraffe shit.
Oh shit! Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so she told officials she picked up the poo on a trip to Kenya and brought it back in her luggage to make a necklace. The woman from Iowa said she had previously made a necklace with moose feces.
He's a fucking menace. He's just going around the world collecting bovine feces and making bling.
Bovine feces.
The thing is, the only thing that I just wish this was in South Africa, because you know someone at customs when they open a bag, what's this cock? What is hierdie cock? What is this? It's a missed opportunity.
There's a cut story. This is a cut story.
What's giraffe in Afrikaans?
Cameel pad.
Milk.
What?
Cameel
Milk.
pad.
Camille
Camel.
pat.
Yeah, so kameelperd.
Kameelpaard.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
There you go.
camel
Actually,
horse.
pronunciation was
Oh,
8 out of 10.
Oh, thank you.
Well done, fucking
So-
immigrant.
camel horse.
Does it say? Does the article say her name? By the way,
No,
I'd gotta give her props because that's entrepreneurial spirit.
it just says the woman. They do not mention her name.
Dorothy. It's Dorothy. It's Dorothy.
Here's an interesting one. This is animal news for you now. So Bachelor Pad, female frogs fake death to escape explosive sex sessions where multiple males attempt mounting all at once.
God, survival tactic. Nature's a motherfucker. It's crazy. Imagine David Attenborough trying to. What's that called?
Women fake headaches. This frog took it to the next level.
Yeah, she's gonna. This frog's giving some women ideas here. Just fake your death.
Oh no, dude, nah, that just gives too much necrophilia vibes.
I said fake it. Don't, actually do
No,
it.
dude, even fake is still wrong. Even fake is wrong.
Too-
No.
too-
Did I go too far? Did I go too far?
Yeah,
It was after-
necrophilia, getting
after
the necrophilia.
It was
Necrophilia, getting the
after
urge to
Kermit
crack a
mounted
cold.
her.
Say that again,
It was
Carl.
After Kermit mounted her. Kermit was the last. And she said, nah. Kermit, too much.
Kermit the Frog.
Nature is wild, guys. Nature is crazy.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Finds all kinds of ways to survive.
Speaking about nature, man stuffs 14 snakes in his pockets to try and smuggle them through customs.
Okay,
Is
I'm
it-
sorry, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Is this the same border, by the way? Because a lot of funky stuff going on. What the hell? Now this.
What was it? Like, how are you even thinking? How are you thinking I'm going to get away with this? Got 14 snakes in my pocket. Well, actually, 15 including my own.
What is
Total count 15.
So,
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's a
thinking of a remix
Chinese
of the
border.
song. I'm gonna drop some cash, got 14 cents in my pocket.
So I was in China.
Okay, damn. Okay, so
That explains it. That makes sense.
Looking nervous, avoiding eye contact.
you're probably,
you're sweating.
you're probably telling them, no, it's noodles. I've got noodles, ramen noodles in my pocket. 14 to be exact.
No, officer, these aren't real snakes. They're rubber snakes. They just move like real snakes.
Yeah, the animatronic.
But that means at some point Samuel L. Jackson was involved because those snakes had to be on a plane.
Right. Right.
Oh my word! So apparently, they asked to examine his belongings, and they ended up finding 14 snakes wrapped up in cotton socks and stockings.
God damn. So down his pants, cotton, jeepers, man.
There's
So
a
they
video.
what? Don't tell me there's a video of this shit. Is there a video? I was about to say.
Hold on, I gotta watch the video. Hold on. Play.
Oh, there is a video of this guy.
What
Is
the
there?
hell? Cancel. Why isn't this? Hold on. Let me refresh.
Is that a snake in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
I was waiting for that.
Sir,
There he is.
Ooh.
What?
Whoa. They're not
So
moving.
you end up like, oh, come on, bro.
Oh, my
I actually feel
word.
sorry
Guys,
for the
this is
snakes though.
Yeah.
It's woolly snakes. They're individually wrapped as woolly snakes.
That was that.
That will explain why there was a mouse. The Woolies need to get these snakes into their shops. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
Carl just solved the problem.
Cricket mystery solved. Oh, that's where my snakes got stuck.
This is just the laziest smuggler ever.
All right, so here is the second to last headline. This Georgia woman was just charged with faking a pregnancy to get paid time off.
I'm gonna be dead honest. It's the end of the year. I'm tired of working. If I could, I would do the fucking same.
I'm 3 weeks due.
Okay, guys. I fake pregnancy all the time.
This is one of those. This is one of those things where you have to follow through, right? It's like this. You can't go.
Dude, you're right. She followed through hard. Look at this. So apparently, Robin Folsom's colleagues became suspicious when they noticed her bump was askew, and she sent them inconsistent photos of her fake children.
What? She had a whole cosplay fake kids. Jeez, change your job, woman. How you hate your job so much? You have a fake family? What the hell?
Dude, the thing is, you at least need to give an A for effort. Thing is, you have to give credit where credit is due. She, as you said earlier, Peter, she followed through. She went the whole hog.
Fair enough. The whole production. She even had a cast.
There we go. My guy.
Oh my
Just
god.
for some paid time off. Insane, guys.
But the thing is, if she was smart, she could have pulled a South Africa and just said it's a ghost baby. Because we have ghost trains, we have ghost parliament members. Ghost baby in this country, she would have been sorted for life.
Hold on. So Rhea Pupwing says, I worked in HR in South Africa. This happened far too often. Lol.
Are you serious? This is a this is a thing?
Apparently, it's a thing. And also, Insidious Anti Mason says, this happens here in SA as well, more often than you'd think.
Holy shit. Holy,
Well,
okay.
They aren't wrong. I used to, at one of my former places of employment, I had a colleague whose grandparent, the same grandparent, passed away 4 times.
The person just lose track.
There you go, the cancer, died of cancer, death thing. You
Yeah.
follow through.
Like a checkbox. Let me use this one this year. Let me use the next one. See, you get it mixed up.
My grandmother died of cancer, and then she got better.
All right. So the next headline isn't really a headline. It's another list. Let me explain. So, Carl, the guys know that sometimes we stumble on lists like 10 weirdest logos or 10 weirdest tattoos or whatever. So this list is misunderstood lyrics, 38 funny things you didn't really hear. So let's see what people thought they heard and what the actual lyric is, starting off with Taylor Swift, Blank Space. So misheard lyric, all the lonely Starbucks lovers. I don't know if you guys listened to this song. I don't know.
No, I didn't listen to shit.
I'm not familiar. I'm a fossil.
Okay, well, apparently the actual lyric is got a long list of ex-lovers. I don't know. I think Carl listens to the song.
I've heard it before. Yeah. Just times. Wow. That's lovers. All alone in Starbucks lovers. I can see how they can get it mixed up.
Yeah, yeah.
But why would you say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody
I-
sing it. Just somebody sing it. Sing it for me, quick.
I don't know the song.
I didn't know the song either.
Me neither. Like,
Do we
you
know? Do we know Rolling Stones' "Beast of Burden"?
Burden.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know that one.
So the misheard
Yes.
lyric is "I'll never leave you, pizza burning, your pizza burning," which does sound
It does. Beast of
wrong.
Burden, Pizza burning.
On the
Yeah.
other hand, the amount of drugs Keith Richards and Mick Jagger is on.
The
Yeah.
actual lyric is "I'll never be your beast of burden."
I would never leave your pizza burning.
I can kind of see how that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it tracks. It tracks. It tracks.
Kinda.
Okay, so misheard lyric for "Journey Open Arms." So here I am with broken arms.
Oh, it's a hero. Na, 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 na.
Wow,
So
this
yeah,
one's
yeah,
embarrassing.
open up.
Yeah, the correct lyric is in the title. You still get it wrong.
Broken arms, open arms. That's okay. That's for dancers.
Man in the Mirror, misheard lyrics. Oh no, miss, could have been any clever.
No, that just sounds like dyslexia.
And the actual lyric is no message could be clearer. Wow, that's
That's a
little
leap.
bit different.
That is
It's a jump.
that's a massive leap.
how
Oh.
did people mishear this one? So apparently, misheard lyric for Hotel California is on a dark desert highway, cool whip in my hair. But that's not.
Cool whip in my head. On a dark desert highway. Cool whip in my head.
That's not how it goes at all. And I like on dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Who would put a cool whip in your hair?
That is now official. No, I'm sorry. That's canon now.
No, that's not that canon now.
That
Oh,
is
wait.
that is legitimately canon. I'm
Do you-
sorry, it is now.
Do you guys know ABBA and Take a Chance on Me? So
Oh yeah.
the
Yeah.
band ABBA song Take a Chance on Me.
Me.
Yeah. So take a look at this misheard lyric. If you change your mind, Jackie Chan.
Just in line.
You can change your mind.
I can see it. I can see it. It makes sense, bro.
Oh man. The actual lyric is if you change your mind, take a chance. I mean, come on.
In the
Ah.
in the in the title.
Who the hell heard Jackie Chan? All right, I don't know. I don't really know
I just
JC.
want to know. I just need to know that all these people that they interviewed, are they all former stroke victims?
I thi-
Okay, here's one. Everybody knows Nirvana smells like Teen Spirit, right?
Yeah.
So here's the misheard lyric. Misheard lyric. Various words like skittle, beetle, etc. Talking about the actual lyric is a mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. I don't know. I don't know how they heard skittle or beetle.
the way he stretches out the words. I am mulatto, an albino. You can see I a beetle.
Yeah, but you can hear an albino, a mosquito. You can hear that. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but I can see that, especially when you at a karaoke and you're yelling this.
I'm sure we all know this song, Eminem featuring Rihanna, "Monster."
Yeah.
So the misheard lyric is, "I'm friends with the mustard under my bed."
Oh no. No.
Yeah,
No.
but is it Dijon or is it German?
English. What do you think?
No. You can't miss that. I'm friends with monster. I'm friends with the monster. I've seen the ABBA tune with this lyrics.
You know, no, that the Eminem song. There's an easy explanation. You know, there's people that walk down the street with those really cock Bluetooth speakers that they carry around,
Oh, that's
but there's
so.
more distortion as anything else. Those are the people that now listen to that song.
Oh, here's a good one.
What?
Yeah.
This one
Prayer. Yeah, it yeah. It
doesn't make a difference.
difference if we're naked. If we're naked.
How did you get there? How
What?
the fuck did you get there?
It makes sense. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. It doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. You know what I mean? It kind of just flows.
They wanted that. They wanted to put that word in there.
Yeah,
It makes it-
All right. This one, NSYNC. It's gonna be my. It's gonna be
No,
my.
no.
That's become like a meme anyway.
kind
So. Well, oh my word! Here's another ABBA one. See that girl? Watch her scream, kicking the dancing queen.
it's a lot
No,
more
how?
violent.
It's watch this scene. How did you get? Well, watch that scene. How did you watch his? No, no.
I'm trying to look for popular ones here. Creedence, Bathroom on the Right, nah. Beach
Oh,
Boys.
no, no.
What?
The Credence one. Go to the Credence Clearwater Revival one.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking for it.
Because I've got a gut feeling I know which one that might be.
It's Bad Moon Rising.
Yeah, but there's an Afrikaans joke because it's obviously I see a bad moon rising, but if you're Afrikaans, we always joke Hasi as in the rabbit.
I see. Okay.
I see a bad moon rising. It's a very old Afrikaans joke.
There's a Bathroom on the Right is the wrong lyric. Bad Moon on the Rise.
Right.
Hasi.
Everyone-
I like that one. That's a cool one.
Let's see.
So mix a lot. I like Big Bun and a can of limes.
That's a good one.
That's ridiculous.
I like big butts and a
Butts
kind of
and can
lie.
of lime. You
Oh, yeah, the
other can
can.
deny.
That's a good one.
That is the best one I have read so far.
Taking that. I'm keeping that.
Let's see. We built this city.
No, Madonna. Like a virgin touched for the city first time.
I like that one.
And what about this one? We built this city on sausage rolls.
I had a different version from a comic way back in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Remember Gareth Woods? Gareth Woods had a joke like that.
Oh yeah.
I can't
He had
remember.
Yeah. I forget it, but I know he had a joke with that particular. What you have there? Johnny Cash.
Nash? No,
Johnny
Johnny
Nash.
Nash.
Johnny Nash.
Okay, well,
It
I can
was-
see clearly now the rain has gone. What is the fucked up version now they've got? I can see a Deirdre now, and Lorraine has no, fuck off.
Who the hell?
This guy's thinking about his rotation.
No. He's
The-
rebound.
The ants. The ants are my friends. Okay.
What would Bob Marley say?
Okay,
that?
on the other hand, I can understand because Bob Dylan does have a very, very weird accent. And he
Okay,
has
we-
a very odd singing style.
But we all
Even though I
know.
love Bob Dylan, granted, but he's
But
not
we
the
all-
most articulate human being.
Listen, we all know TLC Waterfalls. You know that one. Don't go.
Phil DeLonge.
Yeah. Phil DeLonge. So this one says, "Don't go, Jason Waterfalls."
Doesn't
You
even.
guys heard one of the, I think it's a meme, the misheard lyrics, the song Is It a Reebok or Nike? Have you heard that one?
No.
Is there?
Is it a
No?
Reebok or Nike?
And the last one, Kings
Oh,
of Leon.
Dyslexics on fire. That is brilliant. That is absolutely fucking golden. That is absolutely brilliant.
Yo, but the amount of times that song was played on radio that time when it was out,
Oh my
you
word! Yeah, it was crazy.
Dude, it
couldn't.
was the time I went to university. Oh my fucking goodness. There was not a pub or a club here by
It-
9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the evening that did not play that at some stage. It's a great song, but
It just got played out for after a while. I just
yeah, it took me a couple of years to be able to listen to it from a nostalgia point of view.
Yeah.
but you had to stay away from it for a long while.
Yeah, you had to stay away from it for a while.
A long, long while.
Hold on. Mikhail, Insidious says translate country roads into Afrikaans. See how long you can keep it clean.
Okay.
Country roads take me home to the place where I belong. So country roads, maar dis also plaasbaie wees.
Last fire.
Ja, plaasbaie vat my huis toe na die plek waar ek behoort. En
Do
Do you want me to
West
pull up?
Virginia.
West Virginia.
Should I pull up the lyrics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say direct translation there.
Unless you want to do like the Private Eye van der Merwe direct translation, dan sit
You're going to do direct translation.
kont boompaaie.
Yeah, I'm
Because
thinking-
then you just fucked up first, but
Is that
kont
what I'm saying?
boompaaie.
Do you still want the lyrics then, or have we reached the point of?
Yeah, I know. Because I'm
he already
Because
messed up the challenge.
Yeah.
yeah, because I chose the Private Eye van der Merwe. And then it literally starts with kont boompaaie. You
Yeah.
can't really
Um,
you can't keep it clean from there.
No. So, just so everybody knows, the headline portion of the show is over. Now we're just going to have a very general podcast like conversation. Carl, you are more than welcome to hang out with us for up until 9 o'clock. Or if you need to go, we understand you can take your exit now.
I'll hang out for a bit, but I'll need to leave like in the next 10 minutes or so. I'll let you guys know.
Cool. All right.
Right.
Awesome. So, what do you guys want to chat about today, guys? Water shifting?
Actually, before Carl goes, I actually wanted to ask Carl. We haven't seen each other in a while. How have you been? I don't know.
Good.
Yeah.
Pushing on, doing a lot of different kind of things. Been acting, more TV work, a lot of TV work. And then also mid-September, I debuted my new one-man show. The Road to Corporate Theatre. It was cool. But I'm busy, bro, doing my thing.
Awesome. How was the show? Like it was sold out?
So it was a 90-seater, and I sold about 83.
That's good. That was really good.
Nice.
And how was the reception? Everybody enjoy it?
Good. It was good. First time doing the show. You know, I'm a cowboy.
Right.
I write the show, and I debut it. I don't test the material. I just
Gooi it.
do it.
Yeah. I remember. I think all of those nights hosting Cape Town Comedy Club just works that quick muscle. So you just jump on. You can just pick it through a library. That's pretty dope.
Through.
Well, you
That's
got
cool.
to. Matthew asks if you got any live shows coming up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm looking to do my show again, but I'm just very cautious about where I do it. It will have to be before the corporate season, so it's probably October, end of October, November. Looking for good venues, little theaters. I enjoy the smaller theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you looked at Galloway Theatre?
Where's that?
It's on V&A Waterfront.
I'm actually looking for a venue in the northern suburbs.
Well, DNA Cafe would probably be interested in helping you with that. It's a very small venue. It's about 50 to 60 seater, depending on the bookings themselves. If it's like big tables, then you could probably fit about 60 people. It's where I organize open mics there every month. So yeah, there's like a history of comedy already happening there, and I did my one-man show there last year, and it was very good.
Yeah, Carl. I played there about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Great.
Peter was at the first open mic night that we did there.
It's like a comedy ready crowd, and it's like, yeah,
It's in Kells River.
it's a great crowd to like do maybe even the more cerebral stuff or what, I don't know what it is, but it's a comedy ready crowd. That room.
Cool. Nice. Well, give me the context. I'd love to do it there.
Cool.
Then I'd like to take the show up country, just to my hometown, Bloemfontein. I'd like to take the show up there.
Nice.
Joburg, Pretoria, Durban,
Sweet.
eventually.
And I hope you don't mind me asking, how's the wife?
She's good. She's good. She's good. Sitting inside. Got someone coming over. I'm doing self tapes. So I'm
nice.
casting a sitcom. So I need someone to kind of read opposite me. And they will be here shortly.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Peter, did you have another question?
Well, man, you get any time to like catch shows? Like, I'm not talking about stand-up shows. I'm talking about, because I know you do a lot of like social media commentary and stuff. What are you watching? Like, what series are you watching? Movies? What's consuming your time now, man?
So the second season of Yellow Jackets just came out. So I like the kind of not the darker things, but thrillers, kind of things like that. I love I don't know if you guys know The Challenge.
Challenge, which is that? Is
It's
it?
like this. It's like a reality show. Contestants compete for $1 million or whatever. It's very cool. And then I also like 90 Day Fiance. It's so weird. It's like watching a car crash. You can't take your eyes away from it.
Is that on Netflix?
It is. I think it is on it.
I must check it out. Was it 90 Day Fiance?
90 Day Fiance. It's a train wreck.
I like watching those kind of shows.
Oh, man. Like watching those forensic shows.
Watch whatever is there. I don't watch a lot of comedy though, and I want to start watching more comedy. But I need to watch comedy from a audience point of view and not from a comedian's point of view.
Yeah, but that's difficult, man. It's very difficult to watch comedy from an audience point of view. I mean, you can. I feel like you have to be in that mindset of like, I'm just going to watch this now. Like, I'm just going to enjoy it and watch it, have like a bowl of popcorn and like just really chill and watch. Because like, I think for most comedians, like when I watch Barry Hilton, for example, like I'm analyzing almost everything he's doing. Like, oh, wow, he did like, he paused at this moment to deliver this and stuff like that. Look at his facial expressions. And sometimes also with the Bill Burrs and the Dave Chappelle's of the world, like I'm also watching them like that. Like, like, oh, okay, I see what he did there. I see what he did there. So yeah. And we lost
Okay, guys, I'm going to duck out now. Thanks so much.
Cool, man. Carl, I hope you come back. We'd love to have you again.
Yeah, dude, it's
Thank
good to
guys.
see you, man.
Cheers, buddy.
Yes.
Alrighty, so we've lost two.
And then those two.
Let me just, okay, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, Peter. There we go. And there we go. All right. So, I don't know if I should leave it like this because maybe Mikhail will come back.
Well, what does chat say?
I don't,
Let's see what chat's doing here. Yeah, it was good to see Carl, man. Yeah.
No, it was very good to see Carl. I'm very happy that he came on board. There we go.
Got to get in some Bluetooth earphones.
I actually want to address a comment that came in because I did see it. I am looking at the comments. So Raya Popwing says, Joe, can I ask you, you advertise in quotation marks your show on every video. You gave us a free video, the one with Barry Hilton. my question is, why is your sound quality so bad? So Raya Pupwing, I do apologize for the poor quality of sound. It's not the best sound, I will admit that, but it wasn't a high production recording, which is why it's out for free. I was planning on doing that video was actually never meant to be released for public. Maybe use some snippets of the video for social media, like 1 minute, 2 minute clips. But what happened was I was supposed to do my one-man show this year. It didn't work out. So I decided, you know what? Let me just release this first draft of the show for free on YouTube, see how people respond to it, get some more like market research, if you will. And yeah, so it isn't the best quality of sound, but hopefully next time I record and next time I do the show, it will be a better quality. But usually I don't really record to release to the public, so that's also why. But yeah,
It's meant to be B-roll, right?
it's meant to be like for my own personal, like I'll go back and I'll watch it and I'll be like, okay, the delivery was okay there. Like Barry will also watch it and be like, okay, let's change this here, let's change that there.
The sports tapes that
Yeah.
you watch after the game.
Yeah. So it was never meant to be a proper production for like, you know, Netflix quality kind of thing.
I guess now you feel like how Disney directors or Marvel directors feel like when there's backstage footage leaked out. No, you want me to see that.
Not really, because like I again, like I would have used a few moments of the show for clips on social media, 1 to 2 minute things. But then I was like, just release it. Like those who watch it. I'm sure that even if like what I'm hoping is that people who watch it, even though it's like crappy sound or whatever, and I honestly, like the footage is great. I think it could be better, but the footage is nice. It's far better than some of the other stuff I've recorded on my phone and stuff. So and shout out to Pet Zoo Film Crew who filmed it. You know, we're constantly working together to also improve the quality of the footage. But anyway, the point is that I'm trying to say is like I struggled for a while to decide if I wanted to release this or not to the public. And like I said, I was just like, you know what? I was supposed to do a one-man show. I didn't do it. Let me just release this, see if there's interest, see if people enjoy it. And so far, the response has actually been quite good. I mean, there have been some people that outright will say, like, you're not funny. But I mean, I know that we know.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, whatever.
Serve it up on the mat.
The three of us know as comedians, like you're not going to make everyone laugh. So it's I appreciate the feedback. I'm sorry that it didn't make you laugh or you didn't find it funny, but yeah, I'm still going to keep on doing it. There's a lot of words of encouragement, which is nice.
Yeah, there you go. Support.
Yeah. Like the one guy was like, dude, it's really cool, but like I think it's not like it was. I feel like it was a comedian that was commenting because he was like, "There's room for improvement or whatever, blah blah," and I was like, and then he was like, you know, but still to do stand up, to have the guts to do it, you know, he appreciates that or he understands that. Right. And I was like, okay, well, thanks for watching and thanks for the feedback, you know, and like the show Crossing the Borders is a work in progress. It's not completed yet. It's not anywhere near done. This was the first run. I hope to do another run next year, sometime early next year at the Galloway Theatre. I'm hoping. So it'll be in town. I hate town.
Nice. That would, well, you know, when it's full of traffic, it's awful. Yeah. I'm excited for you too, man. The polish.
I don't think even at Galloway Theatre will be polished yet. It'll be more polished than it was the first run, but it won't. The show, I'm constantly adding and taking away and deciding like there is an overarching theme and story, but I'm always editing the story. Like, okay, taking out this joke and putting this joke in, and yeah. That's
what I'm interested in. You know, how did they build the pyramids? So so yeah, that's kind of you want to. I want to see the construction of this
Yeah.
this stance of yours. I
Well, Raya Pupwing says, "I love you, Joe, in the sense of funny and entertaining, but due to the sound, I could not watch the video. That's fine. That's okay. Come watch me live. That'd be even better." So yeah, I think like hopefully I'll be able to do the show again next year with a lot of changes. There'll probably be a lot of changes. Anyway, enough about me. Mikhail's been very quiet. What's on your mind, buddy?
I was distracted by my very adorable cat, who's looking as stupid as possible, as per usual. I love my cats. No, it's obviously listening to everyone asking Carl. Like I said, in my case, I couldn't really add anything because I've only performed. And when I say I performed with Carl, for example, it's been 2 events. I remember we did a show in Stellenbosch, I think, once with him, and I did a show with him last year, August, September. So obviously, it's a very
It's like Greece.
much more of an acquaintance as a friend.
Mm. Yeah.
So, and I'm aware, obviously, there's obviously always chatter between comedians on various social media pages. So I've always been aware of the really good work he's doing, and obviously, for us that's been doing it quite long, whether they've been doing it full time or part time, it's always nice to see
Yeah.
comedians get somewhere and broaden their horizons and do different things.
Right.
I think you become. I think as if you want to be a stand-up comedian and you want to do it full time, you need to have aspirations to be more than just a stage comedian. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
There was a reason why Robin Williams on many occasions returned and did stage specials because he missed it, regardless of the amount of movie and television work that he did.
And also the
But
fame.
you need
that he
to,
had
I
at the
think,
time.
yeah. But I think it's great to see South African comedians that are good, that put in the graft, that have the opportunities to put more feathers into their hats, so to speak, or feathers in their caps.
Mm.
And obviously, you're now discussing you polishing your one man show, and obviously as not only as comedians but as friends that have known you a long time, also be great to obviously see you.
Yeah. The
Hopefully,
progression.
also reach a stage where you do. Yeah, you also do advertisements for whatever it is. In your case, most likely for a company that sells ladders, so you can get over the border easier. But that's a different thing. But obviously, it's great to see. I was just thinking while you were talking, there used to be a time when I had aspirations to hopefully have my own one man shows. Now that I got an older, I don't have that. I'll still enjoy doing an open mic show once or twice a year if you organize it, and maybe if Harold, who's also a very funny and hardworking comedian, does a show closer to my area. But as we discussed offline before the show, traveling in and out Cape Town the whole time and doing the shows, I don't really want to do it anymore. And as we discussed about 3 years ago, the Cape Town community in general is still 3 years later very toxic and divided and clicky, and
Oof. Yeah.
I don't have time for childish bullshit.
Yeah, Joe, I was talking to you about that earlier. Go ahead. Sound.
Joe, we can't hear you.
You're on mute, I think.
Sorry.
There you
So one thing I want to, two things I want to say on what Mikhail just said, but also another thing on what Raya Pupwing has said. Now, Jeff Dunham is the funniest comedian in the world, but his jokes are repetitive, so he's boring now. He's funny, but I also used to think, I wouldn't say I thought he was the funniest comedian in the world. I personally, in my world, Robin Williams holds that accolade, and it's a close tie with Dave Chappelle. But Jeff Dunham is funny. I think he's very talented in the type of genre that he does.
He's the best at right now. Oh, for a long while, he's been the best at.
Yeah, yeah.
Genre.
I think though he also got a bit stale for me. I think that's the correct word. He got a bit stale for me too. Because even though he tried to come up with new characters and stuff like that,
Do
also-
you think maybe he was a victim of his initial success? Because he went viral. He was one of the first comics that really went like early internet. You could, shut up, I kill you.
maybe. I also think that maybe like it just got stale, man. Like what Rhea Pupwing said. Like it did get a bit repetitive. It did get a bit like, okay, I've heard this already before,
I
and
think-
there were a few new things, but it was all the
I
same.
think you need to give. I think when it comes to Jeff Dunham, I think you need to give credit where credit is due. I think the art of ventriloquism for a very, very long time was it had a very much a heyday in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, and then
Yeah.
it went about for 40, 50 years as being this weird, obscure, slightly creepy art form.
Like almost a circus.
And I think, yeah, and I think when he basically hit the circuit, yes, he was hilarious, and his characters were original, and his characters pushed boundaries. And obviously, I'm not saying this because I think very little of Conrad Koch to start off with, but if I look at, dude, he has a degree in sociology. You can go fuck himself.
Hey man, I will not sit here.
Dude, if you have a degree in sociology, it's the fat kid of the social sciences.
Oh man.
But
Right.
Jeff Dunham, especially in the US in the mid to late 2000s, his characters pushed racial and social boundaries to a very, very extreme limit. And in South Africa, we even more of a melting pot of not only races and cultures, but also animosity. Conrad Koch has sort of the perfect ingredients to push boundaries as a ventriloquist
Yeah, but
to
he
the same
doesn't.
extent but he doesn't. But obviously that's because he panders to a
he-
certain audience.
yeah,
but
he
that's a
toes
discussion
the
for a
line.
different day.
Yeah.
But Jeff Dunham, but so he pushed boundaries. He made people through ventriloquism and laughing, and his specific art form. He made people question things and look at things different. And obviously now Jeff Dunham is obviously living off the success he made, and all the power to him. If you graft and it brings up gold, take it. But I think he should be remembered for as well what he's done for ventriloquism as an art form as well.
Fair enough.
More and more people are being seen as funny ventriloquists. There is, I can't remember her name. She's Australian.
Yes, the one who puts masks on her audience members and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's also
Yeah,
been,
I saw-
she's appeared on QI quite often.
yeah, she's great.
By the way, if you do watch QI, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's very important. And you mentioned, I know you rank Dave Chappelle very highly. I, on the other hand, don't.
That's fine.
But I don't rank American comedians highly to start off with.
Yeah, you're more of a British person.
Okay, obviously, Robin Williams will always be the gold standard for me, and I will always place that man on a pedestal. And I have a very soft spot for Don Rickles.
And George Carlin, and what about Gabriel
and-
Iglesias and Pablo Francesco? I don't
I think
like
it's
Pablo.
Pablo Francisco is funny, but he was flavor of the week funny. I do think George Carlin for the American is as important for American
Nina
comedy
Conti.
as Richard Pryor. They have massive value for American comedy. I think Eddie Murphy also, the way he did it,
Yeah.
he brought a new flavor to American comedy. But
Richard
American
Pryor.
comedians in general, I'd rather watch a Jimmy Carr or Michael McIntyre or a Lee Evans or Dylan Moran
And these are all great comedians, by the way. Like, I agree with you that those are great comedians.
And then obviously slightly more Australian. I enjoyed Jim Jeffries.
What about Bill Burr? You gotta like Bill Burr.
No, I enjoy Bill Burr, but that's just because of he's a Rust Belt guy, and I always have a soft spot for people from the Rust Belt. But and then obviously Billy Connolly, the very very hilarious Scotsman.
Yeah.
But the US has never really had Spike Milligan and later on the Monty Python troupe, and what Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry did later on. It's
I'm trying to think of
there's
who
sort of this
the equivalent.
this bastion of really good English comedians. Theo Von, I'm not really familiar with his work. I'm familiar with him on Joe Rogan's podcast.
You
but
would
I'm
like
not
his
really
comedy.
familiar with. So I'm not really familiar with him. I'm familiar with him as a person, but not his material. To be honest.
What's that American comedian? He's kind of skinny.
Larry the Cable Guy.
No, he's skinny, scruffy looking, new age comedian. Like he's a part of the new generation comedians. He's got a bit of long hair. He's probably in his late 30s, early 40s. Oh man, he goes a lot like yeah. He laughs at his own jokes a lot.
Chris D'Elia?
Dude, that sounds familiar.
Is it Chris D'Elia? No.
I think so. That could be him. Let me Google quickly.
Oh, by the way, Matthew Dixon just mentioned Isaac Butterfield. I follow his YouTube channel. I enjoy Isaac Butterfield very much.
Isaac.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Chris D'Elia. That one.
Yeah. I love me some Dave Landau. Andrew Schultz?
And then
No, that's not him.
no, and then obviously South African comedians at the moment. I do enjoy Jonathan of Radio Raps fame.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
that's
yeah,
just because
Matt
of
Rife
the
is funny.
Boston
I think he's quite funny.
Right. I need to actually. I'm gonna look at this chat again and then.
Dude, Matt Rife is all over TikTok. Like he exploded on TikTok because the guy was actually a genius. Like he took bits from his shows where he was, I wouldn't say roasting the audience, but he's just very good at crowd work. Very funny at crowd work. And he just put those clips up. And what was funny is he put another clip up later on as he's exploding and he's become quite famous, where he explains to the audience, like, guys, I actually have material. I know you guys come because you see the me doing crowd work, but my show is not just crowd work. There is material. Because an audience member actually shouted in the show and said, roast me or something like that.
Yeah, victim of his own success online.
Yeah. Oh shit! And then I forgot to mention people like Bull Bailey.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, one American comedian I do very much enjoy, but it's because he usually actually does the English circuit, is Rich Hall. He also does a great documentary series. He does a very good documentary series where he looks at history. He looks at American history, but from a sort of like a pop culture point of view. So, for example, his one documentary is The Dirty South, where he looks at how the South is portrayed in literature and in movies, and how it's affected people's view on people from the South as rednecks and backwards and whatnot.
Right.
And then he did a series of them, and then he's got Reinventing the Indian, where he looks at Native Americans and also very much how they are portrayed in literature, and so basically 19th century literature up until now, and film. And then the one I enjoyed very much, obviously being Car Nuts, is he does basically the history of road movies. So he obviously looks at movies like Two Lane Blacktop and American Graffiti.
Yep.
But he also looks at He references movies such as Sugarland Express, um, those type of movies where there's the whole purpose of a road movie is not so much obviously just um, getting in a car and driving from the east coast to the west coast, but a lot of the social issues and stuff. For
Right.
example, everyone remembers Thelma and Louise because they drove off a cliff, but there's a lot of more intricate topics that that movie discusses, and he basically looks at the history of the history of road forms, but he does this whole series of them, and it's actually really, 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 really good. And because he has a very deadpan, straight face delivery,
And
this
also
is
his
a
voice
man
is
that
actually kind of peculiar. Yeah, he's got a very
yeah.
unique cadence. Yeah.
So it's a really good series, and obviously because he's a comedian with that deadpan, the punchlines he works in the documentaries is very well scripted and very well done.
Well, what about any women comedians?
Well, offering as a South African Dovadola because Dovadola.
Oh, yeah.
Female comedians, I enjoy early Whoopi Goldberg when with her friendship with Billy Crystal and Robin Williams, like right in the beginning. I think that's really fun material, but obviously I am looking at a comedian about 40 years ago based on material.
There's a
From
woman.
from an English point of view, Joe Brand. I do love Joe Brand very, 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 very much.
Why does she sound familiar?
What about this other female comedian, also new age, like part of the new generation. She reminds me a lot of Dane Cook, because she tends to behave like him, but she's funnier. She has a Netflix special. She has a few of them actually.
Eliza Schlesinger?
That could be it. Let me Google.
What-
Yes,
look,
Peter, your brainwave with me today is on point, eh?
Roseanne is still on top for me, like in terms of female comics. And early
Yeah,
Sarah
it is. Eliza Schlesinger.
also Schlesinger. She's funny.
Yeah.
I,
Funnier than Amy Schumer, that's for sure. I hate Amy Schumer. God, Amy Schumer's horrible.
nah, it's man. Phone books are more hilarious. No,
And then there's okay, she's Irish, and the fact that she is very, very good looking does help. Ashling B, she's on QI quite often as well. She's an Irish comedian, but she's very, very, very funny. Ashling B. But once again, I tend to go more to the UK in general
Yeah.
for I've American female comedians. It's going to come across as very, very mean, and weirdly enough, once I don't actually mean it. American female comedians have always come across as slightly try hard. Personally,
What about the girl or the lady that came up with Two Broke Girls? What's her name? Whitney Cummings. What about her?
Whitney Cummings. Oh, she had some good specials. I don't know what's been going on lately.
Because she's quite like a Bill Burr female, right? But not as Bill Burr. But I mean, like
not as blue collar.
Yeah.
Not as blue collar.
But
No.
she's still.
She's really, 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 really good. But yeah, I've always just, but that, and those are exceptions to the rule. Personally, in general, I've always found American comedians to be try hard. Now, obviously, we all for the past 3 years, it's always been very fun to shit on Amy Schumer, and it really is. But even if you look at her comedy purely just from a comedy point of view, and obviously it is a bit hypocritical of me to comment because she has made a lot more money from comedy than I have.
Well,
But
cartel people make a lot more money, but they ain't pharmacists. But go
yeah,
ahead.
but that's actually a very, very fair analogy. But even at her heyday, before she really started pissing people off, still try hard. Very
Nah, like Amy Schumer is just overrated, dude. That's not
but
even
still
try hard.
It's
Nah.
still
Maybe a bit of try hard, yeah, in the beginning, but like then she just became overrated. That was my thing. Like nothing about it was funny anymore. It was just she's just being crude for the shock factor.
Yeah, that was the
Because
thing. This is before being words were a little bit too hurty.
yeah,
But even then, she wasn't that funny. Then, like I never thought it was hilarious.
I'm
But
probably gonna I'm probably gonna get some backlash. I won't mention names, but if any of the local comedians ever watch this, there are some Amy Schumers in our industry here in Cape Town.
there are a few.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think that.
Not in talent,
can't-
because Amy Schumer doesn't have any. Just in terms of shock factor and saying shit for the sake of saying shit.
Yeah,
You can't talk about Kate Pitchuk like that.
Look at this guy.
No comment.
Tell you who I tell you who is hilarious, and it's hands down. Hannah Gatsby, funniest comedian, that's female comedian that's come out in the past 5 years. Hannah Gatsby,
Is that local?
Australian,
Oh.
I think New Zealand. Yeah, Hannah
Okay.
Gatsby. She has a
I'll
Netflix
check her out.
special.
I'll check her out.
Hilarious, top 101%.
Is there a funny female comedian in the Cape Town circuit?
Suzette, I think she's really, really funny. I think, I really think Suzette is very funny, and because what I enjoy about her as a comedian is she has lived a very, very interesting life, and I've always had a soft spot for comedians that can reference their own lives that they've lived and the
Oh, yeah.
things they've seen and the things they've come across. It does give comedy, it gives the punchline not more validity, but it gives it more color, and weirdly enough, sincerity.
Well, funny you should.
When you can reference your background, and I've
Yeah.
every time I have been, and I mean this with the greatest respect and honesty, sort of been blessed to share stage with her. I've always enjoyed the way she approaches comedy and how she keeps herself, and how she's honest about who she is and what she does.
So, just to also add, like, there's a new female comedian on the circuit now. I met her the other day when I was doing a gig, Nazine. I call her Naz for short. And to your point of like speaking of experiences that they've gone through and stuff like that, that's what she did. And she spoke about like, because she's single, and she spoke about like Facebook. Like, apparently, Facebook now has a dating option.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to be their own Tinder, I guess. And she spoke about a Facebook date, and it was hilarious. It tore the house down. But anyway, also just want to mention a few things in the chat. So Raya Pupwing has given an interesting question, which I'll get to in a moment. But first, what do we think of Nina Hasty? I like Nina Hasty. I do
I'm not
like her.
familiar, to be honest.
I haven't seen her stand up in a while.
I don't think she's the funniest. I don't, but she's all right. Like I've watched a few of her stuff. I do laugh. I do think she's become a little bit too left leaning, but hey, to each their own.
Yeah, well, when you get political, it's gonna.
Not really political. Just like touching on some of the political issues and trying to put a twist on it, but it's very left.
Oh.
And it's like I'm not vibing that, but I won't. That she is talented. She's funny. She's not a Amy Schumer, put it that way. And then and then
Go ahead, man.
Raya Pupwing, the question he wanted to ask us is: fight, argue with me. The best female comedians are 1, Wanda Sykes; 2, Ellen DeGeneres; and 3, Melissa McCarthy.
God, no. Okay, what? Okay. Ray, I'm gonna call you Ray. Here's my fight back. What era? All right, because Melissa McCarthy now versus when was she?
No
funny?
era. Just as it is now.
No, it's going to be. it's difficult because I think what Ellen DeGeneres did in the 90s, I think is valuable for
Yeah.
comedy.
No, absolutely.
She laid a foundation not only for
But
comedians,
Wanda
but
Sykes also did amazing things in back in her day. Like she paved the way for also African American females and stuff like that, and
yeah,
broke some boundaries as well. So I think Wanda Sykes and Ellen DeGeneres broke boundaries. Melissa McCarthy maybe for the fatties, but I don't know.
the thing is, I've
Like
got a different. I've never viewed Melissa McCarthy
A stand-up comedian.
as a comedian, and I don't.
I've never
And
seen her
actually,
stuff.
She's never been.
no, no. And the thing is, it's not. It's not. It's an. Oh, by the way, I do really enjoy Rebel Wilson, but that's a different story. But Melissa McCarthy, and I have no shame in saying this, I really enjoy watching Gilmore Girls. So I've always seen Melissa McCarthy as one
Okay.
of the really, really cool supporting characters in Gilmore Girls.
Comedic.
That is, yeah, sort of a. That's the way I've always viewed her. I actually don't have opinion on her as a stand-up comedian. I don't even know if she's ever done it. Um, with the terrible, terrible Ghostbusters, which we sort of
Oh,
do not
yeah.
actually mention. Um,
The beginning of the year 2016.
yeah, but I have a problem with the comedians they chose in general, and it's not. I don't. My issue with that Ghostbusters is not the fact that they tried to do the gender swap. That is not the issue I had. It's the level of comedians they chose. If you had cast the women's equivalent of a Bill Murray and a Dan Aykroyd, those juggernauts, obviously for now I'm referring to a contemporary time, obviously for 2016, then I would have gone, okay, I get it. But they weren't the juggernauts
Yeah, but
in the industry. They aren't.
but here's some pushback. The script was trash. I don't think you could have thrown the world's greatest comedians at it and still made it work. The script was just kind of shit.
Yeah, it was. The script
Not-
was horrible.
No.
And I think, like, to answer Ray's question, I can see how Wanda Sykes and I wouldn't put Ellen DeGeneres as number two. I'd put her in the top 10. If the category was female comedians that paved the way for other female or broke boundaries, then yeah, I would put Ellen DeGeneres quite high. But for me, Ellen DeGeneres, I've seen her stand-up specials in the past. They were funny. It's not that they weren't funny. They were funny, but there were other comedians that were funnier, I felt.
Yeah, at the time.
Um,
Us at the time.
Rosie O'Donnell, like so many of them I can name that were just
Joan
funnier.
Rivers.
Joan Rivers, yeah. Like
Yeah, okay, but
so
Joan Rivers is just a lesbian. She's just legendary. So.
Yeah, so,
Joan
I mean-
Rivers, my guy.
This is rock and roll.
I would argue Ellen DeGeneres for me wouldn't be two. I don't know who I would put two. I need more thought on that. Melissa McCarthy, I don't know if I would also put her in the top three. I feel like there's other women that could possibly take that mantle. I'd have to give it some thought though. I really need to think about the female comedians because unfortunately, like, I enjoy female comedians, but there's not a lot of them. Like, not a lot of very highly successful juggernauts, as you mentioned, Mikhail. Like, there really aren't. Like, there's not the Robin Williams equivalent, in the female realm. There could be one day, but there isn't. And
You know,
Sorry?
not in terms of success, but like we've had like we I think we do have some really prolific female comics, but I mean Robin Williams, so far removed from the second best. It's kind of
Ali
Is
Wong
Robin
is
Williams?
funny.
The thing is, yeah. The thing
You
is,
reach-
Robin Williams. I will die on this hill. I think Robin Williams as a comedian, regardless, and this is from someone that prefers English comedy or British comedy. He's once in a generation.
Yeah, 100%.
I view him in the same way, in a football sense, you would view Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi as a talent we will never see again. We'll never see it again. They won't. You'll never have someone of Robin Williams' genius, whether it's improv or written. In the same way, for example, there's so many football players that are meant to be the next Ronaldos and Messis. No, they have surpassed what Pele and Diego Maradona did, and Robin Williams has had so far surpassed the Don Rickles of the world, the Richard Pryors, those Steve Martins of the world. He's just he
Oh yeah, Steve.
overtook
Steve Martin's
oh,
good one.
Yeah.
he overtook them.
Yeah.
They were doing 100, and he came past at the speed of sound, and he just kept on going.
Did you guys
and we
know
won't
that
see that
one of
again.
Did you guys know that one of the first times Robin Williams went on stage in New York, he acted like a Scotsman. They thought everybody in the room, all the comedians that he would later become friends with, thought that he was from Scotland.
Oh shit.
It was only the next day or the next evening or whatever when he came back. This is a story that I think David Letterman told. When he came back the next day and he did his proper English American bit, they were like,
Oh.
and it was like a whole new bit too. Like they were like really blown away with him.
That must have been an experience to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
the other thing, I also have a soft. Okay, American comedy. I have a soft spot for Michael Winslow, but because I was raised in police academy, so I love Michael Winslow.
All 13 of them?
No, the first two are really good. The third and the fourth one, are okay, and then 5 and 6 and 7 are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also so nostalgic, I think.
But guys, I'm unfortunately going to have to end it soon. Here's an interesting question. My partner is asking, who is your favorite drag comedians?
Eddie Izzard.
Eddie Izzard is a good one. Yeah, Eddie Izzard definitely.
He's the only one. I'm sorry, it's Eddie Izzard or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones.
I actually don't know a lot of drag comedians, to be honest. I think Eddie Izzard, and there's a local one that I know, the brother of
Garrett Wood's brother.
yes, he was funny. He was also funny. He was quite good. He was super nice to me when
It was
I
a
met him.
great show. He had a production.
Yeah. Can't remember his name though. I feel bad, but he was funny. I actually haven't seen him in yonks.
The thing is, I'm going to be honest. I enjoyed.
Tim Allen was funny. Yes, Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't know.
He's a special taste. I'm not gonna lie. He's not for everybody.
Jerry,
For example,
I've
I've never enjoyed Jerry Seinfeld as a comedian. The best thing that he's ever done.
What's
that
wrong
I
with you?
enjoyed, the thing I enjoy the most of him is actually he's got a series about comedians and cars getting coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Apart from the really, really cool cars that they use.
Of course, that's the reason why you watch.
The thing is, Jerry Seinfeld for me is actually funnier in that because it's natural, because he's actually having conversations and his banter, and you can actually see that there is a quick wit and he is quick on the draw, but it's
he's-
relaxed and it's not scripted.
Yeah.
En dan oor Insidious drag comedian apart from Eddie Izzard, daar's Tannie Vita Besuiden nou, because
Aha.
Tannie Vita Besuiden, nie Esther Besuiden, it's Tannie Vita.
But
Danny
speaking
Vito's
about
Cameron.
speaking about Bezuidenhout, I like Skulk Bezuidenhout as well. He's not drag, but I mean he is a funny comedian.
I've never gotten along with them, but I don't get along with a lot of people. So
Yeah, that's not a surprise, Mikhail. I'm surprised you and I get along. So anyway, guys, I do have to cut it at this point. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. To everybody who tuned in Corbin Chad, Matthew Dixon, Insidious Anti Mason, Gavin Cobner, and Ray. 1 of 44. We had Freelance Kate. We had Debbie Murray. We had, I think I said Insidious, but I'll say it again. 1 of 44. Slippery Pickle was also here. Dylan was also here. And if I don't or didn't mention your name, I'm sorry. But there was a lot of views today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will hopefully be back next week. So tune in, keep an eye on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We hope you enjoyed our guest, Carl Weber. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you at the next one. Have a good night.
Thanks, Gavin.
And if